Florida State, the home of the unconquered, the home of tradition, the home of the 2013 national champion football team. After a year that defined perfection, all eyes were on Florida State again this season to see if the Seminoles could do it again. Even with the return of 15 starters from the national championship team, the perfection of 2013 was something many thought could never be repeated. This season began in Dallas with a matchup against the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Jameis Winston led his team to a hard-fought 37-31 victory, a theme that would seem to follow the Seminoles each game. The 2014 football season continued with the first home game against the Citadel, a contest that prepared the Seminoles for upcoming battles on their home field. But it was the game against Clemson University that really showed the world what Florida State was made of. Just days before the game against the Tigers, it was decided that quarterback and 2013 Heisman Trophy winner Jameis Winston would watch the game from the sidelines, a decision that rocked Tallahassee. Quarterback Sean McGuire would need to step up and lead the Seminoles to a victory. With an undefeated season and a win streak hanging in the air with each pass, this would be no small feat for McGuire. Anxiety ran high throughout Doak Campbell that night as the game went into overtime, the first overtime for the Seminoles since 2009. With a crucial change of possession, Carlos Williams ran in for a game-winning touchdown, securing a 23-17 Seminole victory over the Clemson Tigers. As Florida State continued its season, the wins continued with a defeat of North Carolina State, Wake Forest, and Syracuse. Yet in true Florida State fashion, with each win came the drama of a close game. On Saturday, October 18th, the Seminoles took the field at Doak Campbell against number 5 Notre Dame. It was a primetime matchup for the Noles and a game that would change the fate for either team. The game lived up to its hype and was a true representation of the unconquered Seminole spirit. In a fight to the finish, it was a Carlos Williams touchdown in the fourth quarter that secured the first Seminole lead with 7 minutes left on the clock. A Terrence Smith sack on Notre Dame's Everett Golson gave the Seminoles the upper hand with seconds remaining. And when a Notre Dame touchdown was called back for offensive pass interference with just 17 seconds left on the clock, the crowd in Doak Campbell erupted. What had almost been a devastating loss of not only a game, but also a 22-game win streak, turned into another Seminole victory. An interception by Jacob Hugh with 10 seconds left on the clock clinched a Seminole win against Notre Dame, 31-27. Games against Louisville, Virginia, Miami, Boston College, and arch-rival Florida Gators all proved to be a bit too close for comfort. But with each win, the Seminoles proved that no matter what, they always find a way to win. The will to win in the Florida State football team was certainly not lacking in this 2014 season, as the Seminoles completed another undefeated regular season. This football season also proved to be record-breaking for team leaders Rashad Green and Nick O'Leary. Green broke the record for most receptions in school history and the receiving record in the ACC, establishing himself as the conference's all-time leader. O'Leary also proved a record-breaking teammate by breaking the school's record for career receptions by a tight end and capturing the John Mackey Award as the most outstanding tight end in the nation. It was players like Green, O'Leary, and Winston that ensured a perfect season yet again. And as the postseason begins, the Seminoles defeated Georgia Tech for a third straight ACC championship and a 29-game win streak. The nationally ranked number 3 FSU football team will continue on to the Rose Bowl against Oregon in the first annual college football playoffs. And as the year continues, the world watches and waits to see, can they do it again? For Seminole Sports Magazine, I'm Brooke Schaefer.
That's an adventurous way to kill the final seconds of a very, very hard-fought victory.